Hi everybody. So Lena and I met up this week and we discussed what we will be teaching. She will be teaching more intermediate students, so at least 6 months of ESL teaching. And I'm looking at more beginning students, so less than 6 months. Um, and so we're talking about perfect tense. She's mostly focused in past perfect tense and I future perfect tense. Um, so we spoke about different ideas. And of course we blended a little bit because we're kind of teaching similar tenses. But Alina discussed the idea of getting students to create sentences as much as possible with the correct verb forms. So that means one idea was having a whiteboard with Velcro verbs where the verb is on the sentence and having students with laminated note cards with a piece of Velcro on the back. So let's say the sentence one example would be John blanked the store yesterday. And the student either has walked, walks, to walk. So they have to pick the correct form and then come up and create the sentence physically by velcroing the flashcard to the board. And then their great idea that she had was to kind of mad-lib, so they have to fill in the proper verb form in order to make the story, to create a story that makes sense. So let's say John blanked the store yesterday and blank Mary across the street. So John walked, the student has to fill it in, to the store yesterday and saw Mary across the street. That way it's getting students to use past perfect as much as possible. This would also be helpful for future perfect tense because it's not often used, but it has a lot of potential. So it's getting students to think, if this will happen, will this happen as well? And so I was kind of thinking for my project, along with a lot of future ideas. So future planning for students to think ahead and use future perfect tense as much as possible.